Hi, I'm Jeanne, and I teach stretch and yoga here at Flow Yoga and Cycle. And I have a hips and hamstrings focused class for you today. It's going to be just under 30 minutes. You really won't need any props for this class, but you might want to grab a blanket or some blocks if you have them. If not, maybe something around your house that you could use. Could be some thick books for the blocks, and just like any blanket or a towel that you have would work. Okay, so let's just begin. Come into a comfortable starting position. If you would like, you could be seated, but you don't have to. You could lie down or take a child's pose. Maybe you take and cross your legs, maybe you don't. I want you just to be comfortable, okay? And then just soften your eyes to a close wherever you are, whatever position you're choosing. If you're staying in that seated position or lying down, you can always turn your palms to face up, kind of set an intention for a little bit more of an uplifting energy, your palms facing down for a grounding energy. Maybe dominant hand to the heart, your other hand to your belly. Just connect back to yourself. Keep lengthening out through the crown of the head. Allow the shoulders to roll back and down, and focus on your breath. Deep inhales, slow exhales. Just trying to drop into the present moment. Trying to release and let go of any distractions that are happening around you. And give yourself this time, just for you. A little bit of self-care. As you breathe in, I want you to think about expanding your belly. As you exhale, I want you to release and contract. Just keep flowing with that. Don't force the breath. Inhale, full inhale, and as you exhale, allow your eyes to softly float open. Let's go ahead and move into this bound ankle pose or butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together. Know that you don't have to bring your heels really close to your seat, okay? So find a place that's most comfortable for you where there's not too much pulling in your hips, okay? And then you can place your hands either at your knees, your shins, your ankles, your feet, wherever you can hold on. Take a big inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, think cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, kind of round your back, tilt a little bit on your pelvis. And then again, big inhale and exhale. Just a couple rounds of that. Just flowing with the seated cow and cat pose. Good. Last one. Exhale and release. Go ahead and bring your right hand down to the mat beside your right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Turn the palm to face towards the right. Bend into your right elbow, and then take a little side bend and lean. Try to roll your chest and your shoulders open. Couple of breaths here. Good. And then you'll push off of your right hand so you can bring your left hand to the mat. Reach your right arm up. Again, palm faces to the left. Bend your left elbow, and then lean, side bend. Okay, and then again, we're going to come back. We're going to twist to the right. Good. And then reach the arms up and twist over to your left side. Just try to sit up really tall as you do this and breathe here. Okay, come back to center. Walk your hands forward, or maybe bring your hands again to your ankles or your feet. Your elbows can go just inside your legs here, just above your knees. Don't push on your knee joint. And then maybe take a little fold as you push those knees a little closer to the floor. If it would be better for you, you can always do one side at a time. Whatever you need to get that little added stretch in the hips. Okay, just feel some openness. And then big inhale, we're going to rise back up. Bring your hands to the outsides of the knees. Pull those in. Give it a little squeeze, a little hug in, tuck your chin. Now you can either cross your ankles here, grab your ankles, and then roll over into hands and knees tabletop, or swing your legs around to the side and then find hands and knees tabletop. Once you're in that tabletop position, try to push the crown of the head forward, tailbone back, but let your shoulders and your wrists stack, your knees and your hips. Go ahead and extend your right leg back behind you. Curl the toes under and keep pressing the ball of the foot into the mat. Press the heel back so you get this little stretch in your calf here. Make sure you're breathing wherever you are. Nothing you do should ever feel painful. All right, now you're gonna lift your right leg up and over to the left side. Keep curling your toes under, press your heel back, look over your left shoulder. Try to find this nice stretch in your right side body.
I saw the pictures you're looking fine.
Good, and then bend into your right knee. Let the top of the foot rest onto the mat and then push back with your legs crossed. Think kind of like you're gonna go into this child's pose. Maybe you can bring your belly towards your thighs. You can push it back wherever you want. You can even sit up a little bit more, whatever you need to start to feel that nice stretch in the outer hip. And then we'll press back up, hands and knees, tabletop. As you unwrap that right leg, I want you to take that all the way out to the right side. I'll turn back forward so you can kind of see. So you're tabletop with your right leg out to the side. Walk your hands back so that you're just kneeling on your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up, drop your right hand towards your right thigh, reach your left arm over. Still try to draw your tailbone down, lift up in the front, and open up through the heart. Good. And then you can bring your left hand down to the mat, shoulder and wrist stack. Again, push your hips forward, but reach your right arm up overhead and stretch all the way along your right side body.
There's never been a moment you were forgotten.
Good. One more big inhale here. Good. And we're going to just start to bring the right hand back out in front of you. Walk your left hand out in front of you and push your hips back like you're going to sit on your left heel. Maybe flex your right foot so you get this little groin stretch here, okay? You might not go all the way back. Yours might look more like this, and that's perfectly okay. You just need to feel the stretch. So if you're feeling the stretch, it's working. And then we're going to press back up, hands and knees, tabletop. Bring that right leg back in. Maybe sway your hips a little side to side. Just kind of release that. And then as you're ready, we'll move to the second side, left side. So extend your left leg back behind you, curl the toes under, press the heel back. Keep drawing your belly button in. Push out through the crown of the head. Nice stretch here for the calf.
Over and over. You're not defensive.
And then you'll lift your left leg up and over to the right side. Push your heel back, but see if you can look over your right shoulder so you start to feel that stretch and a little side body here. Okay. And then again, we'll bend the knee. Let the top of the foot rest. Push back with your legs crossed. Almost like a child's pose with the legs crossed. Breathe into it. Breathe into the sensations of the stretch. Next inhale, we'll rise back up. Left leg will go out to the side, and then you'll walk your hands back so that you're kneeling, just like we were before. Inhale, reach your arms up. This time, drop your left hand towards your left thigh. Reach up and overhead. So you'll see different angles. So tailbone is down, hips are lifted, chest is lifted. All right, and then we'll release that left hand down. I'm sorry, right hand, right shoulder, right wrist. Push your hips forward, reach your left arm up overhead. Almost think like you're going to do a little back bend here if that feels safe. Okay. Start to round, push back, flex your foot, walk your hands out in front of you. Just stretch into that groin as much as you can. Still squeeze thigh muscle to thigh bone. Feel a little more length in your stretch. Ready to release. Make your way back up into hands and knees, tabletop. Maybe sway the hips a little side to side. Okay. All right, and then you're just going to start to bring your right foot up to the space between the hands. So you come into a low lunge here. Now, if you have blocks, you might want to use them. We won't stay here very long. If it's okay for you, we'll walk the hands up to the right knee so that you're just kneeling on your left knee. Even here, try to draw and pull your belly button in, tailbone down, lift your chest. Now, you could start by just reaching your left arm up. That might be enough. Okay, if you want, reach your right arm up as well. Big inhale, get some length. Perfect. Give me one more big breath here. Exhale, I want you to bring your hands down either side of your right foot and try to walk that right foot forward. And then pull the toes back towards the face. Keep lengthening out, nice flat back, and then maybe bring your belly closer to your thigh. Try not to shift your hips back, okay? So keep your leg moving forward more if you need to. Little hamstring stretch. Flex into your quadricep. Next, we'll bend back into the right knee, and then you're going to walk your hands about 45 degrees over to the left side, and then press the palms of the hands into the mat if you can. If not, this is where you could stack your palms up onto blocks if you had those as well, okay? So just modify it, make it work for you. Try to keep pushing your right knee open still. Walk the hands back. We'll take that foot back. We'll find a little tabletop again. If you need to, sway your hips a little side to side. And then bring your left foot up to the space between the hands. And then walk your hands up to that left knee again. Try to lift up in the front of your pelvis and draw down in the back. You can keep your left hand at your left knee. Reach your right arm up. Lift your chest. Lengthen out. Maybe that left arm goes up as well. Feel like you're getting really long out through the crown of the head. And then bring your hands down. Slide the leg forward. Don't shift the hips back, okay? So just kind of heel toe that foot forward. And then flex the foot. And then bring your belly towards your thighs. Squeeze thigh muscle to thigh bone. Each side's going to feel slightly different. Be okay with that, with those different sensations. Nothing should be painful. And then we'll bend back into that left knee again. So the knee and the ankle stack. And then walk your hands out to the right corner of your mat. Just going to get a little deeper into that hip stretch. Center, come back to hands and knees, tabletop position. Maybe sway your hips a little side to side. We're going to drop down to our bellies. Come down just to start into Sphinx pose, so just your forearms flat on the mat. And then we're going to go ahead and take the right leg out to the side. I'll turn back to face forward so we can see a little better. So you can't really see my right leg. So your right leg is going to come out to the side, and I want you just to try to stack your hip and your knee in alignment with each other, and then your ankle and your knee. So just kind of look into that. Make sure you have those right angles. You can stay up on your forearms, or you can start to come down. Maybe stack your forearms and rest your forehead or your chin. You might be able to come all the way down and lie down. And then if you need more, try to just walk that right leg out a little more and try to get that hip bone down closer to the floor for a little half frog pose. Make sure there's no tension in the jaw, right? You don't want to clench your jaw. Sometimes when the hips are tight, it forces us to kind of clench the jaw. Just make yourself as comfortable as possible. And then you're going to go ahead and extend your right leg back behind you. So you might press back up to those forearms again. Let that right leg go back behind. and then you'll release your left. Now tuck your chin to your chest, start to press back up to your forearms and then to the palms of the hands. Lean into your left hip and swing your legs around to the front. And then if you need to, just give a little love and massage around that knee. Shift into your right hip, bend into your left knee. Okay, keep your right leg extended and your foot flexed. Keep your knee pushing down. Keep your chest lifted and try to lean back. And then again, take your time, whatever it is, from side to side. Okay, you can stay on your forearms. The side might be different, or again, you might slowly lower all the way down to your back. Just don't lift your knee up, right? When you lift the knee up, you're losing a lot of that stretch. So just try to keep the knee rooting down, grounding down. Okay, breathe here. And then if you want, again, you can bend your knee and add that just to remind you to keep pushing down and add into that stretch if you need it. It's definitely optional. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home. See if you can soften and release a teeny tiny bit more. And then when you're ready, release the right foot, tuck your chin, slowly press up and come up and out of that. And then left leg to the front. Maybe massage it and give it some love. Okay. And then, okay. We're going to go ahead and let's make our way down to our back. Once you get down onto your back, maybe give your knees a little squeeze into the chest. Maybe a little gentle rock side to side, right? Just kind of massage around with that. Just allow your back to really relax. I want you to bend into your knees so your feet are flat on the mat. Heel toe your feet back towards your heel, your seat, your heels towards your seat. And then bring your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Put a little flex, okay? You want to try to think about pushing your knee open. Maybe you reach for the back of your left leg and pull those in. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Keep your tailbone rooting down. Keep a flex into your right foot here. Just a couple breaths. Now, you're going to just release your left foot back down to the mat, and then you're going to twist to the left. Take your arms out, T-shape. Bring your right foot down onto the floor, but it's still attached to your ankle is still attached to your knee. And then keep trying to pull your right shoulder back down and think about pushing your right knee open. And you're going to feel this nice stretch here and your psoas. Just breathe into that. Soften a teeny tiny bit more for me. One big inhale, one long exhale, and then go ahead and lift back up. Release your right leg and then just switch left, flex the foot. Reach for the back of your right leg. Keep that flex in your left foot. Keep your tailbone rooting down. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Couple more breaths here. Just try to let everything relax a little more and not to force it. Lights will guide. And then we'll release the right foot, arms out to the sides, and then take that twist. So let your left foot come flat onto the floor on the right side. Try to push that left knee open. It's like you're trying to create space between your shoulder and your hip here. And then once again, when you feel balanced, side to side, lift it back up. Go ahead and release. Maybe you need knees to the chest to release that. Rock side to side. Maybe you just want to keep your feet on the mat with them open about as wide as the mat. Let the knees fall in and touch, and just release your back. You might choose a quick little shavasana here. Maybe your body wants to take a happy baby or reclined butterfly pose. Just anything that allows you to come back into balance and to seal the practice. Roll to your side and push yourself back up. Thanks you guys for joining. Namaste. Is that good?